Well, welcome back to the channel. We'll just keep going with the U.S. Constitution, the Bill of Rights. We are on Amendment 11, so let's take a gander and see what it is. Look like I'm Who's the big one? The elector shall, Amendment 11, ratified in 1804. Electors shall meet in their respective states and vote by ballot for president and vice president, one of whom at least shall not be inhabited of the same state with themselves. They shall name in their ballots the person voted for as president, and in a distinct ballot the person voted for as vice president. And they shall make distinct lines of all persons voted for as president, and of all persons voted for as vice president, and of the number and votes for each, which list they shall sign and certify and transmit, sealed on the seat of the government of the United States. Directed to the President of the Senate. The President of the Senate shall, in the presence of the Senate and the House of Representatives, open all their certifications, and the votes shall be counted. Person having the greatest number of votes for president shall be the president, if such a number of majority of the whole number of electoral appointees, and if the person having the majority, then from the person having the highest number not exceeding 3 on the list of those voted for as president. The House of Representatives shall choose immediately by ballot the president, but in choosing the president, the votes shall be taken by states. The representations for each state having one vote. A quorum for this purpose shall consist of the members or members from 2/3 of the states, and the majority of the states shall be necessary to choose. Now this must have changed, because that's what he does when there's a change later on. But we'll keep reading it. As if the House of Representatives shall not choose a president whenever the right of choice shall devolve upon them before the 4th day of March next following, the vice president shall set as president, as in the case of the death or constitutional disability of the president. The person having the greatest number of votes as vice president shall be the vice president. Such number be majority of the whole number of electoral appointed. If no person have a majority, then the 2 highest numbers on the list, the Senate shall choose a vice president. A quorum for the purpose shall consist of 2/3 of the whole number of Senate. The majority of the whole shall be necessary to choose, but no person constitutionally ineligible to the office of the president shall be ineligible to the vice president of the United States. So, to be vice president, you have to be eligible to be the president of the United States, a certain age, U.S. citizen, such and such. Key phrase of the lengthy test is distinct ballot. Under the original Constitution, presidential election cast 2 ballots, but did not specify which was for president and which was for vice president. That system was easily gamed with disastrous consequences. And January 1789, 10 days before electorals were assembled in their respective states' capitals to vote for their vice president and vice president under the new Constitution, Alexander Hamilton made a remarkable admission. Everybody is aware of the defect in the Constitution, which renders it possible that the main intent of the vice president, in fact, turn up president. The effect was that each electoral vote for 2 candidates without a distinguish between the president and vice president. And it goes on saying that they clear up that. So, next time we'll be on Amendment 12. If you have questions or concerns, just post them down below, and we'll go through this together. But long story short, it just clarifies what the Constitution said, that the elected or lower officials will select, be specific about vice president and president's votes when they select each state, representing each state's votes. So the electoral college. But until next time, keep learning, keep reading, and God bless.